months. Like, what the hell is good with you? What are you doing? It's if you forgot, it's still me, Zen, and there you are over there. Hope you've been well. If you didn't know, I've been on my other channel because I was had a couple things, copyright things, and it you get the do not talk thing on your channel, so I was over there. Hope you guys didn't miss me too much. You could have showed up over there, but I'm back, and I'm still going to be doing things over there for a little bit. So if you're a frequent viewer of this thing here, you might want to just go and hit the subscribe to the Zen Alchemist channel, and then hit the button that says ding dong, whatever, and inform you. I'll be over there doing most of my videos. So yeah, I'm just saying if people are still alive over here. I don't know. See if all I don't know how many people supposedly subscribe to this shit anymore. It said like lots. It said lots of people were. I don't know. Is that good? Hello, hi there. How you doing? Hope you're having a fabulous day. Wonderful, spectacular, tremendous, amazing. Did I say outstanding? Did I say bizarre? Exceptional? I didn't want to do it in alphabetical order. That would have been too easy and obvious. You having an extra day? I'm gonna have a drink in the afternoon because it's sloppy outside. It is sloppy. It is raining. It's wet. It's dark. It's gray. I don't like it. I do, however, enjoy it because it gives a little bit of a reprise from the hotness that has been the heat index. It's been like 93, 94. Well, that's nice. But I did want to go out and adventure to my favorite new locale. It's a bagel shop in New Orleans. It just opened up. It opened up on my birthday, which I thought was pretty awesome because just last month I was snooping around on the internets, the Reddits and whatever. And I was like, hey, does anybody know where I can get a good bagel in New Orleans? And everybody was like, that doesn't exist. And I was like, yeah, I kind of know that. And then one person was like, but there's a place that's opening up next month. And they've been doing a pop-up. And they're legit. I was like, all right. So I looked up the place. And apparently they're from Connecticut. And she used to be like a head chef at Ace Hotel. And like classically trained and blah, blah. And so let me see. And I went there and stood for 2.5 hours for a bagel. And was it worth it? Yes. I wouldn't even spend 2.5 hours waiting to get into a club. I wouldn't stand in line 2.5 hours for a pussy. You know what I mean? For a bagel? Oh yeah, it was spectacular. So anyways, I don't know what we're talking about. What's up, Griff? What up, Divine? What the hell is that about? I have not. Yeah, obviously, Divine. I have not seen one comment from yours. I haven't even seen you show up. I don't know why that would be at all. See the goofiness? Because that channel I didn't even use. So like, there's no way, shape, or form I could have even. I don't know. I couldn't have blocked you. Like, because I've only. It didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense, dude. See, on here you still got your wrench. I thought I took everybody wrenches on here too, but I guess not. What up, Griff? If you don't know, you go over there. I will try again to look through my settings, but I'm pretty sure there's no one blocked on that one. Like maybe like one or two like asshats, but not like anybody that I know. Well, it's nice to see you. I don't know. I don't know if you. I don't know if you were around for birthday celebrations. Woohoo! I'm gonna have a. I guess I'll have. This will be my belated birthday. This is my belated birthday celebration on this channel, because it's been. I guess it's been almost. Really, it's been over 3 months, almost 4 months. I mean, I did like a couple little "What's up, everybody's," but not really a show. So we'll have a dance party. Ready? Time for a dance party. It's a dance party. Oh no, we got. Oh no, they're not giving my dance party thing on here. No, no. Where's the dance party? They don't have it. Oh well, we'll have the glare of light. That's kind of cool. I do, however, need ice cubes for this joint. So give me 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, we back. Back for a snack. Let me play with this lighting thing. I don't know. The lighting's fine, I guess. So, what should we? I don't know. When I did like 3 shows yesterday on the other channel. Did a show this morning over there. Yeah, I don't know anybody else. If you don't know, go over to my other channel, Zen Alchemist. Plug it in over there and hit the subscribe and the dingy dong doorbell button. Not that ever works. So fucking shadow banned from this shit. It's so funny. Any topics? Should we talk about birthdays? No. Well, let's talk about them in this respect. We'll talk about birthdays in the respect of having control over the atoms in your body and speaking into the world what you believe. If you really, really believe you don't age, you won't. To a degree, you will know. You know that you've been around for 40. You know you've been around for 50, 60, but you don't have to age that way. You don't have to have reality tell you that. Your cells listen to you. The cells in your body, the only reason they tend to age is a mental attitude, and the physical breakdown is dehydration mostly, and overabundance of garbage in the body. You get rid of the garbage in the body and you hydrate and keep a good mental attitude, the cells are going to listen to you. You'll take this single immortal cell and keep replicating it. I guarantee you've seen people in your life that made a bunch of dietary changes that went from looking 50 to looking 30. You've seen these people. You've seen people going like just floppy, sloppy, wrinkly, smoked all the time, wrinkly, and they go get the facial, they get the back rub, they change the diet, they do all that, and then all of a sudden they definitely do not look like the same person. You can do it in opposite direction. So if you can do it, you can do it quickly, like doing a few things like that. Keep that going. Keep talking to your body, telling your what do you want to manifest. Well, the first thing, my fingernails are going to grow back. I know that. I accept that they do. If I break a bone, it will grow back. Your hair grows back. All these things. Why shouldn't my cell go back to exactly the perfected form of it? If in my reality, I tend to get what I expect. Why wouldn't I expect all the better things? So why would you expect to age unless you want to? There's plenty of people that they want to grow up and womp, and have a little bit of that authority of being an elder or something, and they want to look older. They want to have that kind of grit and grime, and yeah, go for it. There's other people who are like, I'm tired of feeling and looking old. Then fucking stop doing it. Yeah. Well, getting into proper water griff, realistically, first you need to clean. Don't People that don't get hydrated on water. The reason people don't get hydrated on distilled water, a little secret, is because the distilled water is going and collecting all the things that your body needs to get rid of. So you're not going to get fully hydrated. You will seem fully hydrated if you put salt or electrolytes or things in that water, because then it's going to allow your body to plump up on that water, because it's already filled with the thing that it's trying to take out. So your body will hold on to that for a little while. So it will seem to have hydrated you. But until you've cleansed your body, then you're not going to be able to hydrate properly. Hydrating properly comes usually through fruits. I would use whatever's closest to you, fruits, coconuts, coconut water, watermelons, these kind of very watery, cucumbers, veggies like that, high water content vegetation and fruits. That will hydrate you. And hydration doesn't mean just drinking water. So we're clear on that. I mean, you can't just okay, you drink a gallon of water. Well, what the fuck else did you eat all day? A bucket of ice cream, salty chips, a big ass, microwavable noodles for dinner. Sorry, but you're not going to get hydrated. I don't care how much water you put in your body. I don't care if you drink the kombucha, the alkaline water, and the whatever the hell people are drinking these days. It's not going to work, because your body the water still needs to go and collect and get that garbage out before you're going to hydrate yourself. I mean, think about it if you can. Think about how often do cats drink water, really? How much are they eating? The only way your cat is drinking a lot of water is if you're feeding it a lot of dry food. If you're feeding it moist food, it will barely drink water. Why? Just like a dog and a cat, they don't have pores in their skin. They're not breathing it out of their skin. The only way they're getting it is dogs and cats will pant. Dogs especially pant because they're bigger and they're doing more work. Cats are lazy pieces of shit. They're not doing anything to lose hydration. What's up, Shobes? What's going on? Rock and roll bowling, man. Rock and bowl? You know anything about that? You know anything about bowling? Come down to New Orleans. I'll bowl you for money. I should be on the PBA, dog. Like fucking kingpin over here. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying earlier. First of all, yes, I'm still alive. We were just talking about birthdays. It was my birthday. We were talking about aging and hydration and thoughts. So yes, it was my birthday, and I've been on my other channel. So if you didn't know, go to Zen Alchemist. Zen Alchemist. And also, if you want to, a reminder on this channel too. If you want to, because I've been so entertaining over the years, and I'm worth a gift or a donation or something. CashApp, PayPal, Venmo, all that. Everybody, you know how to do it. You can help me pay for my birthday that I just had. That I spent way too much, as per usual. So, get me out of the deficit. Get me into the positive category. Yeah, so anyways, whoever doesn't know, it's in the description box. TSAR, capital XEN, TsarXen, that's me. Woot woot. It takes more willpower to not use your will, to avoid using your will. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it does. Because normally you're using your will no matter what. Normally people, you just are. So the willpower, maybe it's this. Maybe the willpower is not to use the negative part of your will. Like if I go, oh, that girl's not gonna want to talk to me. She ain't gonna want to talk to me. If I go, I'm not gonna make any money today. I won't make any money today. If I go, she's definitely gonna want to talk to me. She'll talk to me. Like, I'll make some money today. I'll make some money today. You gotta, if you get, you gotta get out of the habit of using the negative self-talk, the negative willpower. Willpower is always in action. It's kind of like magic and thought forms that radiate these things out into here. That you're just thinking something, and all of a sudden it magically manifests in your reality. We have too many of those negating thoughts that take away from our reality. Hello, welcome to anybody who's new here. I still am unaware of how to garner a new crowd these days due to all the blackballing, blacklisting my shit, or shadow banning, whatever they call it on here. And I don't know how to tag things properly, apparently. That's an interesting way of framing your thoughts. Speaking of bowling, speaking of bowling balls, frames, terrible dad jokes. Well, I don't think I'll ever be able to have dad jokes because, like I was on Maury, you are not the father. I mean, I am the father, except for not in that, like not in that way. Like everybody is my child for sure, but I ain't paying child support, you dumbasses. You're supposed to take care of your father. You're supposed to take care of me. I'm old. I'm in an old folks home over here. You're supposed to be like making sure I'm taken care of. I raised you motherfuckers up. Oh yeah, the aging thing they're getting into. Who else was talking about this? Somebody else was talking about just in the mental sense. Like, I had one birthday, one born day. If you want to be birthed, you can be birthed, but that's what happens to ships. I had one born day. I was born once, and then if every month I happen to be a one moon older, one moon cycle older, so be it. Whatever that is, older, one experience, one moon experience more. That's fine. If I had one sun cycle more, that's fine. Experience doesn't equal age. You can let it get to you, I guess. You ever see those ads like on those infomercials? Somebody's like, "This was me when I turned 40," and it's like sloppy old like, and then all of a sudden they're like 43, and they were using the Bowflex Power 3000, and they're all in shape, and they're like doing backflips, and they got extra hair, and they're at a beach, like got two bad bitches on their arms. Like, I always like those commercials. Very inspiring. I don't think the Pro Bowflex 8000 Deluxe is going to get you there, but it's not a bad way to go about it, you know. The power of the mind. I'm using a Bowflex right now. I'm already okay. I think I'm getting bigger as we speak. I feel like I'm getting taller. This is a real thing. This is a real thing that's happened to me. I don't know, a while back, a couple years ago, people would always think that I was taller than I was, and then I started going, well, maybe I am. And then I remember I'd be sitting down for the past couple of years, like sitting down at a table or sitting on the ground or whatever, I'd stand up, it would be very obvious that I was way taller than everybody else. And like, I feel like they noticed that I was. And so I haven't measured myself, but I think I'm taller than I was, which is not supposed to happen when you're apparently in your 40s. I don't think that's supposed. I think you're supposed to get shorter at some age. But I'm pretty sure if I go to measuring tape, I think I know that I'm getting taller. Maybe it's the breathing that I'm doing. Maybe it's a different we're different environments of what we're consuming. And if I don't put so many physical objects in me, right, the physical gross material, and my body doesn't have to break all that down. And I'm just taking in sunshine and ether and the what do you need, more protons and less neutrons, or it's electrons. You need more electrons over neutrons. Is that how that works? You got to put more of that. It's like negative ionization is actually clean air and electrically charged air. So if you take more of that into you, it would only seem to want to expand your presence, your physicality, I suppose. I don't know if it'd make you heavier. I know a lot of people that are like super strong, but they're lightweight. So I don't think it has anything to do with weight. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what should really be in the cells of your body? Let's get crazy with this shit. What's supposed to be in the cells of your body? You should have basically oxygen. There should be oxygenating and moving minimum material. Like the material that's being moved around your body should be minimal, and that would be you'd be holding on to dense things. So where are you holding on to things in your body? In your digestive tract, in your shithole, in your poop maker, right around your dantian, right around your belly button, your stomach, your small and large intestines, stomach through here, and then you have the fat that's held onto you. So your fat seems like you're not going to need a lot of that. Doesn't seem like the cells that are holding on to things, other than your muscles and your bones. I mean, you can get rid of quite a bit of weight and be stronger, because the strength is coming out of compression of something. So your lungs, which are equivalent to holding oxygen and squeezing. When you lift something, what do? Now you're squeezing and compressing. So you have the 5 major functional movement patterns. You're pushing, you're pulling. You understand? So we'll start with the first 2, pushing and pulling. So if I'm pushing energy into me, now my muscle, if I don't breathe and I try to lift something, I have minimal power. I have minimal. But if I breathe something in and hold, all of a sudden I'm using pressure. I'm pressurizing a system. So how much physical object should be I should have none in my lungs, and I shouldn't have much in my cells. So I should be lighter and be able to make more of you'd be stronger. You'd be much stronger for having less weight. Fire Jake, what's going on? Yeah, I figured I'd jump over here for a little bit as a birthday surprise. Welcome, surprise. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Firehead Drake. Yeah. Well, thank you. I thought you'd already. Yeah, I'm still, but on this channel. It's a redub. It's a double doubloon of birthday celebrations for people that missed the first celebration. This is the what do people always say? Belated. Yeah, that's why the double balloon, a double balloon knot, the double belated birthdays. Yeah, Griff. HBD. That's a very hefty. What would HBD stand for? Oh, happy birthday. Yes. Yes. I do take I take hand jobs, heroin, cocaine, hookers. Well, I should have got rid of the C there. I could have alliterated on the H's. Hand jobs, heroin, and hookers. Can you guess there's two that I would take out of three? Well, I guess I would take all three. Given if I was at the end of my life, I would take the other one. How about hand job? How about hand jobs from Harry hookers? You know, go to France. I guess so. Is it 4:20 in your stratosphere? Oh, we're off by an hour. That's right. You're an hour ahead of the game. Now, if you could travel continually the direction the sun was traveling at the rate of speed it is, you would be at the same. You would never age. You'd be at the same day all the time, right? Or once you get past that 12, you go 2 days ahead. I mean, if it keeps going that way and you never see the, you'd only connect to the moon, what, once a month? You wouldn't have any, any nighttime. You wouldn't recognize the day. Maybe we should move at that speed. Haberdashery and hat tricks. Hey Griff, yeah. Age and time are very not proportionate or related at all. Yeah, we kind of got into that the other day. Just experience. Experience gives you wisdom, and wisdom gives you a type of age. But it's like saying, cheese doesn't get better, or wine doesn't get better, or things often become more cured and oh, more delicious and spectacular with some aging. So I'm thinking about getting a distiller. If I get a distiller, I'm gonna get a pretty big pot distiller, maybe a 20-gallon. I'm gonna see what I can afford. If you guys want to go in on it, here's what I'll do. If you guys go in on it, I will make batches of this shit. Check it out. So it will be able to I can make tinctures, but I'll start off by making some real deal moonshine, but I'll make it with all of like really good herbs that I know about that are healing type shit, right? So it'll be like a kind of a gin, but it'll be a special concoction that I'll come up with. We'll make some sort of I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I know I can get a 10-gallon for like 180. But a 10-gallon only spits out like about 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons. 10-gallon mash will give you about 2 gallons of liquor, and then I can turn that into what 375s. So that would be what 5, 10. So how much is a gallon? A fifth that's 10 a gallon. I make about 20 bottles per batch. I think it takes maybe 5 days, 6 days. I could anybody down if I start making that shit? You guys want to buy? You're gonna buy fucking we'll call them tinctures. Just big bottles of tinctures, but it'll be moonshines. I could be down. I'm kind of leaning that way right now, because I would really like to do it, and it's a quick enough process. It's not like doing beer. Like beer takes too much room. I need outdoor to do it. So that's kind of. When I used to have a basement, I made beer. but it's something I could do that it's quick enough turnover. It would keep me. I could do a new batch every week. 20 bottles. 20 bottles make, I don't know, like 15, 20 bucks a bottle. That's fair for, especially if I'm using like all really high quality gin ingredients. How much a bottle of good gin cost, right? Small batch good gin, 15 bucks plus. I could do that. That could be fun. That could be fun. Guys, gotta let me know. We could do a sage and pee. We do that would be one of the first things. I would not do a piss run the first time. I would do a I feel like I would do a sage lemon balm. I would do sage lemon balm licorice. I mean, I already got it in my head what I want. Sage lemon balm licorice rose. I think what I want to do, I think there's a reason I have the major ingredients left over, is I just want to make that as a first batch, but it will be sage, lemon balm, rose, whatever else I just said there. I think it'll be dope. I think I'm gonna order it. What do you think? Come on, you guys gotta encourage me to do this stupid shit. That's what I want. That's my birthday gift. That's what everybody that is so cleverly donating to the cause of giving back to you guys. Because if I can make this shit, then I can start sending it to y'all. Give me a little side hustle, you know. CashApp, PayPal, Venmo, blah. TSAR, capital XEN. Yeah, I mean, either way, I think I'm kind of talking myself into it. I need to do something, cause I'm a little. I'll just say it. I'm a little depressed and uninspired with life in general right now. Like like a malaise. Just got really hot, which I'm happy about, but a bunch of my friends are gone. I made some new friends, which is cool, but like they dipped out for the summer because it's too hot, so they went north. And I just feel like I'm in that kind of like cyclical mode of like, and I'm just like, I'm unimpressed with people's bullshit right now, and I need like a creative outlet. So, and it'd be nice to have some more spendable cash. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of not like, I'm tired of just going, can I have that for dinner, and not just eating what the fuck I want. So that would probably work good if I had a creative hobby, and it would be everything that I like: alcohol, alchemy, herbs, everything that I know about and want to. I think that's the way to go. Oh, hey, Fire Jake, woohoo! Ah, encouragement. Ah. I hope you meant that. I hope that wasn't you laughing in the background while you're encouraging me. I'm sitting over here fucking dying and eating away at this goddamn depression that's devouring my goddamn soul right now. And you laugh, and you laugh, you laugh at my pain. Because I have my virtues, because I'm a virtuous human, you laugh at me for this. Oh, it was genuine? Okay, thank you. You see how hard it is for me to take a compliment? I just assume everybody's shitting at me. How dare you? Yeah. Had to let that out. Had a little release valve on that shit. Alright. What else we get into here? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Ain't that fresh. So, is anybody excited for the new season of that shit that's coming out? What's it called? What's that show that everybody's geeking about a few years ago? Why am I tripping? Westworld. I'm rewatching it right now. I don't know who heard me talk about this yesterday. Um, yeah, I'm rewatching the whole thing again. Uh, Season 4. I think it starts the 22nd of June. There's a couple that I'm really excited that they're coming back out with another season. I don't know where they're gonna go with the show. They're thick into it right now because went through the fake world, went through the awakening of the robots that actually are more human than the humans, and the transition of the worlds, and then the magical part of it, and then the. So I'm curious. What are they doing? What they gonna do? Oh shit! See, I don't know why it deleted some of your. Hey, tough guy, how about use those tears as lube? Oh man, so you just want to watch me jerk off? That's what it is. I told you, I'm doing that on my other, what's it called? My OnlyFans. Oh, Griff, if you've never watched it, I highly suggest it. The first three, was there three or two? One was done in like 1978. The other one was done like in 81. I think it was Westworld and Future World, and that was the premise for the series, which is really well done. I don't. You don't really need to watch those two first. You could watch them in the middle. I watched them after, and then they were just as good. Um, but if you're interested, you can check. I think they're probably on. I think they're on HBO, HBO Max. You can find them online somewhere, I'm sure. OnlyFans, bish. Yeah, 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 yeah. 1978. It was like a real big movie back then too. Westworld, yeah, man. It's really well done. Like looking at it, if you just watched it off the cuff, it was the first thing you watched and didn't know anything about it, you'd be like, oh, it's just a regular night, late '70s movie with a really cool concept. It was like a boy and his dog kind of feeling. It was a late '70s movie, but then when you put it against, like after I watched this, I was like, oh, that was really, really the high tech thinking. Like, I actually think some of the ideas in the first in the West world and the future world, I think where it wasn't as articulated, but it was definitely symbolically done very well. There were some really interesting scenes in it. I mean, you always have those cheesy, like, that the cheesy chick and dude dialogue scenes, and this tough guy. You got that thing going on. They were trying to compete with Miami Vice, and Baywatch. Well, Baywatch wasn't out till later, but that kind of. Mm-hmm. Well, what else? What else? Oh, I'm sitting here right now. I paused it on the scene in Altered Carbon. This is the other show I've been telling you guys about. Altered Carbon. Gotta watch that. Altered Carbon. Yeah, gotta watch it. It's really good. Just pausing the scene because this really hot chick, she's about to take her clothes off, and I want to see her fat titties. So. No, I mean that is what's happening. That's not exactly why I did it. I paused it because I couldn't hear it, and the glare is. So I was like, but I think so. You got so on here if you're into good boobies, Altered Carbon has good boobies too. Yep, Westworld and Altered Carbon both have good booby scenes. Oh, for real? I don't know anything about that. Whatever you just said, Steins Gate adaptation. Was that something to do with like the Mandela effect and Berenstein kind of thing? Hey, let me go put some water on some for more for some more tea. Time travel anime. Interesting. Yeah, give me 1 minute. I'm just put some water on the stove, and I'll be back. Might as well piss one right here, huh? All right, we're back. Why did I start the second channel up? Well, I had them both running simultaneously. The first one I had two different emails and I start them up. And then I just started using one more than the other. And then this channel got bigger. And the other one was just sitting there. It was kind of like, it was never to have a backup channel. It was just because I was going to separate what I was doing. You know, do like more, more kind of weird, you know, kind of philosophical shit on one, and then more kind of hard sciencey, here's health things on the other, or break it up some way like that. And then my channel got copyright shits on here, so I just use that. Yeah, I mean, it's only it's I have a bunch of money on here. I still haven't been able to access because it had strikes, so it was like a whole thing to get it connected back to my GPay, right? Because it was saying I had too many strikes, that I wasn't connected to the thing, but I already had money in the account from when I was using it. So it was like a whole thing. So I didn't want to get this shut off. Anyways, who is this? Fiffy Higgs? Is that what it is? Fiffy Higgs? Ah. Oh, wicked, man. Wicked, wicked. I'm glad you found it. That's so awesome to hear, dude. Lyme disease and okay. Let me give you the answer. There's two things and this is what off the top of my head, and I've never even really looked into it that hard. I would do heavy duty lime juice and turpentine. That's my first thought on Lyme disease. So I think it's going to be put there in the name. Let me do some little research into it because no one's asked me that question before. Um, but certainly urine and aged urine will help. A lot of heavy alkaline and chelation therapy things, like if you ever heard of anything green. Leafy greens are always going to try to grab something out of the body. They chelate something. They'll grab heavy metals and poisons and toxins and things. So this is why people sometimes they'll get reactions because it's collecting so many things. You're pulling through so many things out of your body. So yeah, my first thought. Let me think about this. Yeah, lime seems very citrus. I would use a lot of turpentine. I would use a lot of, and that's the one where you get the little bite from a tick, right? And it gives you a toxic something in your blood. I would also do. My other thought would be MMS, Miracle Mineral Solution, and the third thought would be hydrogen peroxide therapy, meaning putting hydrogen peroxide in your water. They're all going to change your pH or cause some sort of. I mean, even alcohol in general. You need to override whatever bacteria or whatever parasites are in your body. You need to kill them, or you need to. Oh, Fifi, tick bite. Fifi got the ticks. Yeah, do you get the ticks too? Is that part of it? Fifi with the tickies. I suppose maybe I had that at some time. I don't know. I was raised around people that hunt deers and shit. I think we can fix that though. High octane turpentine, hydrogen peroxide, dimethyl sulfur oxide, clay, bentonite and clay, any kind of green chelation, spirulina. No ticks. No, yeah, give me a second, and I'll be right back. I got to get my water, and I'm gonna grab a book for you too. And we'll see if we can't figure this out right now. And also, nice to meet you because it's always it's few and far between when people find my channel. Mostly my fault because I talk too much shit and I get shadow banned. Other part is I'm not really good at tagging things well. But nice to see you. Fiona from. Are you from Are you Irish? Fiona comes across as very Irish, huh? Oh, that's, oh, you already said that. I'm retarded. See, I'm a. You already wrote that. You're from the island, but no ticks. Let me see what we got here. Lines. I turned right to the page. This is from a book called The Pharmacist's Desk Reference. See if this can't give me a little clue in. All right. Oh, okay. This makes sense. Lots of onions and garlic. Onions and garlic and Kabbalah juice. This makes complete sense. So the onions and garlic will kill off the whatever the hell that little bacteria is, a spirochete. That will kill that off, and then Kabbalah juice, which is Cabala. And that stands for carrots, apples. What is it? Carrots, apples, beets, apples, lemons, and apples. There's 3 types of apples: red, yellow, and green. So you make a juice out of this. So you take carrots, green apple, beets, fresh beets. I say green apple, yellow apple, lemon with the rind on, and then red apple, and you make a juice out of that, and it cleanses your blood. And so you would do a fast on that, as long as possible. That is super nutritious and thick, and all the good sugars you need, and to keep you going for the day. And it has with the lemon in there, so the lemon is going to be big time, and then the garlic and onions are going to kill off any type of parasitic and bacteria that's working. Hold on, I'm just reading this whole thing here. You get a rash after, and then okay, and also you can put on, if you're still getting rash from it. Look, if you're still getting rash on it, there's two substances. You want dimethyl sulfur oxide, DMSO. Get that in a glass bottle. You can get it on Amazon. And get 99.9%, 99.7%. Get it in a glass bottle, a brown glass bottle. They'll sell other ones in plastic, but just spend the extra couple bucks to get the glass one. And then get a consumption human grade turpentine. And then you put that on your skin, and it will that way you want every time you have a problem internally, it's going to come out of you externally, whether it comes out of your nose and you're sneezing, or you have an ear infection, or you cough, or you vomit, or you get skin lesions, or you piss it out and you have whatever, it's coming out of you somewhere. So for you to deal with this, you have to first find the source of the problem, which is going to probably be stored in one of your organs, no matter what, any type of disease or bacteria or a little wormy thing that you get going on in the parasite you get going. It's going to house itself somewhere for a reason, whether your kidneys or your gallbladder or your liver or whatever. So you need to focus on destroying from that, which is the inside, destroy that, and then as it's going out of you, you have to take it from the outside and kill it in. You can't just let it all go out of you, because you have skin rash. Then so you're seeing where it's trying to exit. It's like an exit wound, right? You have to kill it from there too. So take that pine nut, yeah. So you would take the DMSO and the turpentine, put it on your skin, and also consume the turpentine. Let me see. Do you still get the muscle aches and everything? Arthritic, neurological, meningitis, tingling, Bell's palsy. These are parts of it. Um, Heart, eye, respiration, respiratory, gastrointestinal. Hmm. Yeah, I would stick with you want as many things in your diet that are antifungal, antibacterial, and as I say you want probiotic. You don't want antibiotics, you want antibacterial. Get rid of the bacteria. Probiotic mean pro living. So ferments will help. Yogurt, living beer, sauerkraut, these things very important. And then into the body, you want bitter elements to destroy the things. You want turpentine, garlic, onions, and then nutrition will be Kabbalah juice. Arthritic, no rat. You get GI and sinus issues. Okay, so GI related. How's your diet otherwise? Do you do anything specifically about your diet? Like, are you on a protocol to say, hey, if you have this, you'd feed these things by eating this, so you eliminate. Do you have any elimination diet things going on, or do you just eat what the fuck you want, or what? You a veggie head, or do you just murder the innocent animals? And you know about Terp, okay. Let me go get my tea. I'll be right back. Okay, awesome. Great, grand, wonderful. All right, we're back. Sourdough, milk, sometimes cheese. Yeah. Sourdough good. Milk as long as it's, if you're still listening, milk as long as it's unpasteurized, and cheese, get it raw. Um, hmm. Yeah, definitely a fast will start the whole thing off best. How many years old are you? How long have you had? How long are you dealing with the limey ones? Fucking limey. Get some vitamin C in your diet. Lots of yeah. Um, maybe you just got the scurvy. Maybe they lied to you. You got the scurvy. You sound like a pirate. Yeah, depending on how long you've been dealing with it and what you're willing to go through, I would do a fast. If it was me, people don't have, people never ask me this question. If What would you do if it was you, Zen? Um, I would do a fast. Drink a lot of turpentine. Drink a lot of piss. Take a lot of every once in a while, I'd switch the piss out for hydrogen peroxide. I would take lots of hot and cold baths. I would do feet washes with sage and tea tree. Um, I would be out in the sun with lemon and urine on my skin. That would be about what I would do. Yeah, the local honey. Yeah, that's the allergic part of it for sure. Oh, and also make sure you put my other channel. That's where I'm usually at these days. Zen Alchemist. Put that on your list of things to do. Even though you just found this here. Oddly, here I am today. Yeah, the biggest part about healing the gastrointestinal tract is to get all the things out that are causing it to be fucked up, which means you'd have to do a day or two of basically um, heavy. Let's see, you'd use two kinds of different grains and a lot of greens. You just got to clear out the bacterias first. You throw in clay, you throw in oatmeal, psyllium. So you want the psyllium to collect things, and you need something that is going to kind of clean up the crap that's on the side of. That's the first thing. You need to clean out your GI first. If you're having GI issues, clean the GI out. It would take you two or 3 days. Everything is fiber. You want insoluble. Let me speak correctly here. You want insoluble and soluble fibers mixed with whatever's going to kill shit, which is cinnamon, black walnut husk, um, tea tree, oregano. Oregano is going to be big in there. And then you're going to want leafy greens to push everything through, clean it out, and then start fasting, do enemas and stuff like that. That's the biggest thing, is clean out your GI so it can heal itself. You're gonna keep causing it problems if it doesn't heal itself. It needs time to rest. Oh yeah, cloves are gonna work. Yeah, as much as you can do to clean out your gut. Steel cut oats. I know, that's you people. That's you Irish people. The steel cut oats. Get that. Have that slop for breakfast. I would stay away from the potatoes and the starches for a little while because that's not gonna help. It's not gonna help your GI. That'll help your blood, but don't worry about that. You got to clean out the GI first. Fiber, fiber, fiber. And as you're putting the fiber in, make sure you're getting aloe vera to help keep it moving along because you don't want to get clogged up or constipated. Cloves to kill things, garlic, onions, black walnut husk to kill things along with the fiber. Clean things out. Keep putting some aloe vera to keep it moving. And clean yourself out. Take yourself some really hefty, nasty shits. And then start adding all sorts of good yogurts and kefirs and ferments. Good quality unpasteurized beers, yogurts, cheeses. Nut yogurts are good. Sauerkraut. That will repopulate your intestines with good bacteria, which will then override all the bad bacteria. You'll still have some really nasty shits, but you'll be getting all those things out you don't need, and that's your first line of defense. Once you get that kind of going again, then you can focus on cleaning up the blood, and then going right towards wherever those little pieces of shit are stored, which are probably in your gallbladder and your kidneys, your gallbladder and your liver. And then I would go about doing, how hard do you want to go? I mean, how bad do you want to get rid of this shit? And then you got to do some coffee enemas, clean out your gallbladder and liver, because that's probably why they're probably hanging out in there just chilling. That would be my recommendation. What's up, Stan? Oh, oh, hey, Fifi. You can always just rewind it or come back to this video. And also, I have hundreds of thousands of, not hundreds of thousands, but thousands of videos on this shit. So, and if you want me to, I'll walk you through the whole thing like one-on-one. I'm just spitballing with you here because it's kind of what we do. But specifically, hopefully you got some of it to get started. But my email is beneath. It's Theoluminous, TheoluMinous at Gmail. It means Godlight, to remember that. Oh. So I could explain it to you in a linear fashion rather than me just going all over the map here with Fire Drake spitballing about it. So you want to eliminate, get rid of the things inside of your GI, repopulate it with the good quality bacteria, and then go back in and clean out the liver and the gallbladder by using coffee enemas. And also there's an oil and a citrus cleanse that you can do. So it seems to be a little bit harder. For me, at least, it was a little harder on the gallbladder, a lot more pressure. Both definitely cleans you out, though, and we get into that. Hefty, nasty shits. That's gonna be my new screen name on. That's my new Instagram. My Instagram tag. Hefty, nasty shits, y'all. And also looping your urine. I don't know how much you know. I don't know if this is the first time you ever seen my dumb face or ever heard me speak like this and not just do it from a teaching standpoint. Drink your piss. You want to get right? If you want to get right to it, you want to change your life. Drink your piss. Right now, go into the bathroom, piss into a mug. I mean, because I know in Ireland you have mugs. That's what you have. You do not have glasses. You do not have cups. You have mugs, or perhaps you have a stein. Maybe that's a little too German, but whatever you drink your beer out of, just go ahead and finish the beer and piss into the cup and drink that shit. Don't drink the shit, just drink the piss. That's going to help you more than anything. Stan, yeah, take those. Take those probiotic pills are good. I would probably what I like to do. That's funny because I took some yesterday. because I was going out to eat a bagel with cream cheese and have some like, and I just know it helps my digestion along because it's, I don't know what kind of cream cheese they have, and I'm pretty sure it's pasteurized and no good. So I would take that and put it into some yogurt or some milk. That way they get them going, and that's gonna work out better. Because if you put it into your stomach by itself, the acid in your stomach is going to eat away at some of them. If you overpower the acid a little bit by putting them alongside the milk fats, which is good, they're going to be breaking down anyways, or some yogurt, or then at least they'll be that will kind of allow more of them through into your intestines. Or you could just shove that directly up your asshole. And I know that sounds like I'm saying it, but obviously everybody here knows real enough. I'm saying literally do an enema with those things. Don't put the whole pill up your ass. I mean, put it into the bag with a little bit of yogurt, milk, whatever. What up, Yadaku? Um, you know what, Griff? As much as I teach, I'll say people should drink it. I don't think ever in my life have I drank kefir or kefir. I've taken yogurt and I've taken water and I've made myself, you know, mango lassis, yogurt drinks, but a kefir drink, no, no, I've never, I don't think I've ever had one. I mean, obviously I know what's in there. I know what it is. I know the bacterias and the lactobacillus and all of that shit, but I just never, it never seems sensible to buy one because they're like $4, and I'm like, I can get yogurt and I get yogurt and twice as much yogurt and make my own. You know I always felt that way with it. Yeah, Phoebe, I got jokes. I don't know, and it's always, and Phoebe, it's always interesting. You said you've just found my channel, kind of. It's always interesting knowing how many of my videos that you've watched, and if you've ever seen me in person or ever seen me talk before. Because some people see my first few videos, and it's me just talking in a way, and then, and some people don't even know like how many videos I used to have up on this channel, and how many are on here now. Like if you just found my channel, it says there's probably like, what, 400. There was like about 4,000, almost 5,000 videos, and most of them towards the end was more of this kind of dialogue with people. Where at the beginning, it was it was just the screen and some images and me talking about something. It was like a very teaching to the blind, I guess. And then it turned into all of this. Ooh, oh, Stan, you burned yourself with the. Oh, the oregano could definitely burn you. I should have. I wish I was a little more explicit. I have I've burned myself in places like they tell you don't touch a hot pepper and touch your genitals. Now, understandably so, that will burn, and it will go away pretty quickly. But if you touch your downstairs mix up with oregano on, like it's not in the oregano is by itself and it's not in any kind of carrier oil, and you touch that, oh, it doesn't go away. That just eats away at your soul for a little while. It's hotter. It's way hotter than hot pepper. You could take a habanero and bite it and get some oil on it and touch your dick, and it will burn and you will not like it, but it will go away pretty quickly. But oregano, it will just slow burn until all of a sudden, like, you're like, well, apparently my dick and balls are about to fall off. Oh man. Yeah, you were saying, didn't weren't you gonna get Was it before or after? Because I thought you were getting one of them pulled anyways, or getting a root canal, and I thought that it was avoid a root canal. Yeah, once you get that, that's kind of yeah. Penicillin. You just didn't find an orange that was already. Ah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Ah, Phoebe, that's so funny. Well, that's it's always funny to me. That's I'm always curious about that. Well, welcome. You can also say happy birthday. And usually it's because it's my birthday. I give out presents. So wait, I'm so confused. You said well, hey Yadaku and Stan, you'll be re-fluoridating after the penicillin. Is that a joke, or you're saying like you're gonna put fluoride back in your face? Oh, okay. Why would you put fluoride back in your face? Was that a joke I'm missing out on here? Because fluoride you shouldn't. Yeah, I know. In your mouth, on your teethers. No, you should never do that. The best documentaries. Oh no, oh no, don't do that. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. There's been great documentaries done on it. Because it cause look at it. It hardens the teeth enamel, but it over hardens it. Let me give you an example. Here's it's like if I were to I'm going to give a sword reference again. If I keep taking my sword and dipping in the hot and then dipping in the cold, and I'm hardening, I'm making that steel, that blue steel, that I can over, just like you can over sharpen a sword, you can over harden a sword. Something becomes so hard, there is no give to it that it actually just cracks. So what the fluoride does is it over hardens the enamel on the teeth and makes them actually weaker. And also the teeth being connected to the rest of the skeletal system gets sucked into the skeletal system and starts to weaken the bones. It makes your bones brittle. Brittle. It's like old women, they want more calcium, except they don't want more calcium, they want more magnesium and potassium. Here, I've told this story 1,000 times. You don't build bones out of calcium. You build it out of the things that you don't build wood out of wood. You see? You don't build a house out of a house. You don't build a chair out of a chair. You build it out of the components. Even though your bones are necessarily mostly calcium, the thing that puts the calcium there has nothing to do with calcium. You don't need more calcium if you already have bone. It's about bone density. So the bone density of your teeth and your bones in your body, by making them harder, only make them more brittle. You need to make them more malleable. Yeah, makes sense? So the fluoridation is not a good, great, grand, wonderful idea at all. It's extremely toxic to the entire system. The brain, the pineal gland, the teeth, the vertebrae, skeletal system. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Oh, dude, Stan, I was about to say, I was like, I thought you knew, Stan. Yeah, yeah, the probiotics. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, once that should help out. Once you get that whatever twofer it is, once you get the major infection or whatever the shit's going on there, then you'll be fine. You put the probiotics in there and you'll heal up just fine. I had a tooth pulled years and years ago, and it was right when I started to get on a very healthy diet, because I had a horrible diet. I had a couple fucking chipped teeth, and this one had to be pulled, and it was kind of healthy diet, and that's when I got one pulled, and it healed up really nice, like right afterwards, because I was probiotics, yogurts, and all the good shits. Yeah. No, oh no, no. I'm Fifi. We're still in June, by the way, and I'm a Gemini. Um, Gemini is May 23rd to June 22nd. I'm the 4th of June. I'm Gemini. Does it not make sense? I am not a Cancer. Fifi, I thought you. Come on, you're supposed to be better at this. Aren't you a pagan Celtic witch? Don't you have your pagan cross on? Excuse me, your Celtic cross, and you walk around in writing in ancient Druidic ruins. Yes, Gemini. Shouldn't you be doing some moon harvest moon ritual? Which moon is it? So the harvest moon was 2 months ago. Then we had the blood moon, and wait, that was 3 months ago. Blood moon, and then we just had the. So which one is this? Anybody got it? And who the hell is this? You, Fire Drake? You keep hitting me up over here. Sorry, just checking my emails. I think Fire Drake keeps sending me pictures of people sliding down hills and hitting their heads on shit. Oh, it's not you. Oh, it's your girlfriend. Uh, oh, the girl I told you to say happy birthday to the other day, Leanne. No, you sent me something earlier and it just showed up. Ah, Santo, fuck. Luciferian witchcraft. Well, good choice. Way to. That's the. I don't know if you're kidding about that, but I'm good with that. That's one of the good ones. When people fuck it up, you gotta remember there's satanic worship, there's Luciferian constructs. They're not the same thing. There's devilish behavior. There's angels that have fallen. There's demons that are protectors. There's jinn that are. I mean, people got to know what they're looking at here. I think I want to get like a mini. I want to get a mini curler for my mustache. Well, hey, so you got Luciferian? You ever practice Rastafarian? Rastafarian Hulu? Or how about Pastatarian bitchcraft? Like a pastatarian, it's like somebody that's a vegetarian, but they do their own pasta. What up, eat a dick? What are you doing? Griff, did you ask me this on my other channel the other day, or was it somebody else? I just remember who it was. Yeah, without question. Because there's too many. Okay, you got woke toasters out there. You got like the woke folk, and then you got and there's too many channels to be preachy to the shit, and they're just on repeat. Yeah, some of it's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? I go with the most of them. I go with the 80-20 rule. If I see someone's channel and I see that there's some end goal, some product, they're saying something, but I've heard it before. I'm gonna give them 80% what they say is good, and 20% I'm like, that's trash. And then people's channels that are, I can tell without question, there's no There's no script they're going off of. They didn't just read a book and they're regurgitating it. That it comes from like a lifelong learning experience, that they're giving you that. That's few and far between. So it does seem like there's more channels that are taking over the woke hostage. It's as long as people realize how to navigate the waters of honesty and truth in even your own beliefs, in what even people that you know are honest, they might give you wrong information on accident. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm going through something with somebody and I'm like, hey, take this and this, and then I don't realize when I say, hey, take lemon balm, what I don't realize as I'm saying it, because I'm thinking of lemon balm in this way, but lemon balm will actually, it's the spirit is called Melissa, and it will like you're like trying to regrow a tooth, and Melissa will actually pull the tooth. You know what I mean? There's like an idea about certain, so you got to give everybody a little bit of a leeway, but some people, if you know they're just regurgitating shit, as long as you can tell there's not something fishy in their fucking eyeballs or their voice, you'll know right away. I don't know how to explain this to anybody any better. If you can't tell right away by someone's eyes and someone's voice, I don't want to tell you. That it's an immediate dead giveaway. It's not what they say, it's how they say it and what their eyes are saying. And you'll know that all the time. And there's some good people out there, honest people, but they're trying to help. And you're like, all right, slow down. 10% of what you're saying is going to be, I'm throwing in the garbage. It wasn't you? Oh, somebody asked me the same thing, so. Impasta. The impossible. You know what? That's the next one they're going to do. They're going to do impossible pasta. You know how they're doing the Impossible Burger? They're going to do Impossible Pasta. Where are you headed to? 4 hours into a fight? Well, I'm glad I could show up on your feed. And so anybody here, because there's a bunch of people here now. If you don't know, I've been doing my shows from Zen Alchemist, my other channel. Sub and hit the button shit over there and the ding-a-ling-a-ling bell. Suntoke. Dude, stop it. Fucking masturbate, enjoy your porn, and stop being so self-deprecating. Who the fuck cares? Enjoy your nut. And then afterwards, sometimes you gotta get the poison out. Sometimes, you can't feel bad about it. Here's what they do to you. When you feel good. Now you gotta feel bad about feeling good. Fuck that shit. Feel good about feeling good. Fucking masturbate on somebody's fucking face while they're sleeping. Who the fuck cares? Masturbate on the lawn of the fucking White House. Who the fuck cares? Enjoy your goddamn self. And don't feel bad for doing it. Now, am I really saying to masturbate on somebody while they're sleeping? No. Unless they're into that. Or the White House's lawn. No, it's just weird. But the point is, you can't let these fucking idiots, these trolls, the people that tell you don't masturbate, or the people that tell you don't masturbate are the ones that don't get sex. If you ain't fucking, if you can't get laid, then you're gonna be masturbating all the time. And they're gonna tell you not to masturbate because they're lazy pieces of shit that masturbate too much because they're addicted to getting off because they can't get anywhere else because no one else is pleasured by them. If you can pleasure a woman and you're with the woman, then masturbation is an issue, is it? But now if you masturbate all the time, then you should feel bad for always feeling pleasure by yourself. It's moronic. Enjoy your orgasm, whether it's with yourself or with someone else. It's pretty simple. You can't let religious bullshit, and you can't let pop culture and whatever's going on tell you should feel bad about having an orgasm. Fuck that. Tell me where your grandma's buried. I'll have an orgasm right on her fucking tombstone, right in her grave. I'll come right in her mouth, her dead body. Who the fuck cares? She's not going to care because she's dead. And she might actually like it if her spirit's still in there. Maybe I'll bring her back to life. Because my seed is pretty powerful. What's up, Branson? Oh, the Telegram thing is getting funny, yeah. Oh, Fifi, you got the Gemini thing wrong? Okay, well. Oh, Ida, you want me to go right into that mode, huh? You want me to go right into like fucking eat the whole shit, digest all of the universe, and spit it back out to the actual reality of what this whole thing is? You want me to go fully Orok on this? Rock. You mean just fucking deep into it? Like what is reality here? What is this fictional matrix that people have built up in front of you to make you believe that you're not supposed to feel, think, and explore reality and sexuality in the way that you want to? You know, yeah, granted, there are mind control devices out there that suck you into succubus materials, and then they incubate in your brain. But as someone that is well entertained on their own right, well centered with their own being, what should you do? Shouldn't you enjoy yourself? Who's going to tell you should stop? Don't do that. Are you laughing? Are you enjoying yourself? Obviously, don't go masturbate on a fucking train in public. That's just stupid. Don't take a shit like in a phone booth. That's just dumb. But in all reality, what are animals doing? What are these feral creatures that don't need a goddamn thing? What are they doing? Maybe if we gave them opposable thumbs, they would design really nice furniture and fancy dresses and go to dance parties and do cocaine with us. But these people with opposable thumbs, they seem to be fucking things up and telling you what to do that isn't encouraging to the human spirit. Speaking of spirit, should we have a drink? You don't need thumbs to do coke. Okay, let me read. I agree, but you do need to make it. I don't know how you're gonna get all that material together and alchemize that shit. How you gonna pick up the spoon? How you gonna there's a couple things going on there you might need thumbs for. You think just by the fact that these animals don't have thumbs that they're not doing cocaine? Like it's like let me explain it in a different direction. Let's see if this works. Elephants are known very well, and monkeys and all sorts of animals to go find fruits that have fallen from the tree that started to ferment and become alcohol. Because that's what happens to the next level of a fruit is to turn to spirit. See, I'm explaining the 4 levels of existence real quick. Roots and fruits. The tree gives you the roots, goes up so from what's beneath the ground, which is the earth, and then where the water is being put into the tree. And then you have the vegetation as the second level of reality, and then up into the fruits, which is the fruit of the tree, the nectar, the sugars. So beneath the ground, that is getting the sunlight's hitting the tree and warming it up and warming up the water and taking all of that electrical charge from the earth, from the soil, from the soul, and leading it up into the tree and growing the tree. And this tree is this big electric body being that is then pushing things into leaves that then are capturing this auric field of the tree, and then the tree produces a fruit. You have the 3 levels: beneath the ground, right above the ground, and then the fruit. It has all of these sugars and water and electrical charge in it. When that falls back to the ground, it starts dissipating the charge and becoming spirit, alcohol. And the spirit goes off into the ether. Spirit is also called ether or ether. And these animals, they find that the highest level element that goes up into the air, into the ether, the air element. So you have earth, water, and then tree that you light on fire, which is the sun hitting the water and the earth that gives you the fruit, that then is boiled, and then it falls as after it boils. See that? See the cycle? It boils the fruit and the sugar, hits the ground, and it starts to ferment, and then the animals come and eat it, and they get all spiritual about it. The monkeys and the elephants start playing and falling all over the place. Yeah. No. Eat it. Yeah. Probably not an air sign, but they'll catch up quickly enough if they have to. It's I mean, I just laid it out right there for you. You could visualize it. You could see it through the air, fire, earth, water, and then what's going on. It's right there. What are you going to do? Like mold it in earth and cast it into clay? Well, they did that, and we still can't even read their language. They cast it into earth. People go look at the fire, and all they know to do with the fire is burn shit down. That didn't work. And you put it in the water, get it float off of the sea to go off of some island and not see shit, or just speak it into someone's ear. Use air, use spirit, use that. We're spiritual beings, right? Hey, let me go piss into a cup. I'll be back in a second. Hey, Suntoke. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have to, back to that talk. If you don't have to, don't do it. Store up the energy charge, because that's what it is. You're storing up electrical charge in your system. Some people are going to fry themselves out and fry their brains out if they take too much charge in. People will go crazy. You ever see people that don't get laid? They go nutso. Because they need to ground out and they need to expel some electricity. If you have a rubber wire around your copper, so you have your copper wire and you have your rubber tubing around it, and it's holding in the heat from the copper wire. If the rubber around that is your skin isn't thick enough to contain the energy, your vessel isn't enough to contain that, then your head will explode, you'll become crazy. So you need to have thicker skin and be able to contain energetic charge, or you'll go nuts. Interesting. So you need to understand how to transmute it and turn that energy into, I like to paint, I like to do this, I like to do this. Or just fucking maybe an artist of sex. And I'm very good at fucking. I'm very good at this. Maybe do that as a profession. My hands and tongue are magical. Imagine if my tongue and hands are this good. What I could do with the rest. If you let me use my entire body to do this shit, I might as well be a fucking dancer. Let me go piss. I'll be back. And to remind people this, after you, despite this being kind of sugar heavy, and a tea, and definitely flour forward. My piss, there's not quite a flavor to it at all. It tastes like soft water. But go ahead and eat your fried cooked meal. Eat your salt. Eat your all the other shit. It's not gonna taste so good. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of alcohol, clean you right up. It's gonna keep your mind functioning at a pretty high level too, as far as I know. Brands and rub a dub dub. Thanks for the grub. What is that originally from? Is that from what movie is that? I feel like I heard that the other day. All right, back to this goofiness. Well, it's nice to see everybody. An hour and 48 here. I got plenty of time left. I plugged my phone in today. I was ahead of the game. I've got plenty of spirit left, and you guys roll the dice. Pick the topic. What do you want to get into? Is it okay to drink alcohol while doing UT? Yeah, that's what I was just doing. That's what I just said when I went to the kitchen. I was just drinking my piss. I didn't drink the whole thing, because if I start drinking my piss, then I won't be able to sleep tonight because I get too much kundalini, not kundalini. It is more chi in your system. You get more energetic charge, and it just keeps me up. It gives me too much energy. Yeah, definitely it is. Definitely. I suggest it too. I mean, not as like, if you don't drink, don't start drinking, because like Zen said, go fucking start fucking downing a fifth of vodka a day. No, I didn't say that. I said if you drink, it's going to make your piss taste better, most likely. As long as you're not eating all the fucking fried ham, cheese, steak, bacon bits, and Cornish game hens, like, fuck all that. Try to say all those words together in one clean, coherent statement. I don't even know what I just said, but there was definitely Cornish game hen there. Yeah, and do you want to do one of these days I might do, and it can't be a day, it's got to be like it could be a week. I want to do like an everything I know session, a literal everything I know session, because we're about to get into well, see, any subject we go into, I can bang a left or do a Yui and jump off into some other hyperspace continuum on why that's the correct answer. Like, why do you know what you know? I can't tell you why, but I can tell you what it is. I can tell you how it works. Functionally, why Yep. The sun, yeah. Everybody here knows that if you abstain, you already get more energy. The light quotient will start building up in your head, and you'll have energy just by abstaining from sex. You'll have more energy. I go and work out. I get energy because I put energy into my body. I look into the sun. I ground myself. I get some exercise. I breathe. I have more energy in me. I take a little sip of alcohol. That's energy. I can't take too much, right? If I take some urine, now I'm recycling that energy. So now I become literally a self-serving battery. You can't sleep. And then now you could figure out how to meditate properly in high energy. If you're in high energy, you can still close your eyes and get into a proper breathing pattern and still blast off and get into hyperspace and have, you know, astral travels. It's a little more difficult because your brain is already on fucking. You're in there, and your body's like, "What are we doing?" Because you're a battery at that point. They say like, you know, don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak. I've been there. And then you have to eat something. You gotta eat the potato. You gotta ground out. You gotta hold on. Wait, here it is. Oh man, what a fucking delicious little orgasm that was. A little brain orgasm. Sorry, one of those sideways on you there, Fifi. Because we were talking about alcohol and UT, and I was gonna explain something to you. Do you remember what I was gonna explain there? If you let me get back to it. Sorry, I took a little left turn there. Yeah, salt and alcohol doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know why they do it on tequila. Do I like Mike TsarXen? One of my, look up my video called my, I think you might like this. It's an old video of mine, maybe 4 or 5, shit, it's been almost 5 years. It's called my 33 favorite teachers. I use 33 because I thought it was like clever to fuck with people. You must be a Mason. Yeah, Michael TsarXen, the Irish origins, and he taught me quite a bit about Irish origins and his early work. When I first found him was probably when I was like 23, so about 20 years ago. A booger exorcism. Oh, a Phoebe, can you explain it? Versus simply, please, with drinking. Well, are you saying explain urine, shivambu, drinking piss, with or without urine? What are you saying? The simple thing is just drink your piss. That's as simple as you can make it. Um, oh yeah, she legit pee. Yeah, that's steroided pee, man. You have all of the infinite gooey living mineral pitch plus, yeah. Uh, uh. So yeah, Phoebe, help me out here. Saying just the piss thing, like just look up Shivambu, look up any of my early stuff on drinking piss, urine therapy. There's really not much to it. Just consume it. Oh yeah. Is it okay to drink alcohol and drink pee? Yes. And I'm saying in the sense that I'm drinking alcohol right now, and I just pissed, and I drank some. Urine when you drink it is it has a few qualities. One is it will be a diuretic, so it'll clean you out. It definitely will, in a sense, heighten senses. It will make you more aware. Things become more vibrant, whether tangibly, eyes, ears. You'll become more aware of things. This is not like just some like. Are you just suggesting this so that's what's gonna happen? You're trying to make me drink pee pee. That's so weird. No, it's just it's an occurrence of re-ingesting the. So you put poison into your body, and the panacea or the solution comes out. So you're re-ingesting the good parts of yourself, and what your body needs to re-ingest, and it's been clarified. So once something goes through your it's been gone through your kidneys, it becomes plasma ultrafiltrate, and it comes out as urine, which is plasma. It's what you when you go and give blood or give plasma, you're literally giving urine. Quite sincerely, you're giving urine. So when they want to give you $1,000 a month to give urine, there's a few things that could be happening there. which I don't want to get into. I don't want to turn this into Red Cross and Double Cross and blood sucking vampire. I don't want to do that game. The point is, you want to clarify you want to filtrate your blood before it's, everything you can do to clarify plasma. You're an electromagnetic plasmic being. The more things you put in you and the more processes your body has to do to turn it into plasma, the more energy you're going to waste. If you can put plasma directly into your body, why wouldn't you? So what's the closest thing we can think of in the kingdom out here to plasma? There's two. There's fruits, and then there's animal blood or human blood, because human blood is plasma. Animal blood is plasma. It's called blood plasma. The plasma of the fruit is the blood of the fruit. It's the same thing, different kingdoms. One, there's death-free. The other one is, So if what your kidneys are doing is taking your blood and clarifying it, it's like if you want the best butter on your popcorn, what kind of butter do you want? Clarified butter. It removes the fats and it gives you the oil. You put it through a centrifuge. If you take your blood, put it through a centrifuge, it expels the dark pustulence, which is the dark purplish red shit, which is heavier, and it gives you the gold, which is the elixir, which is the golden honey, which is your urine, which is the clarified blood plasma. Consume that. You're just re-ingesting pure light energy. So why do you think it is better? Let's use this. So clarification on clarification and clarified butter and fats and distillation of alcohol. If I distill something once, it's pretty good. If I distill it 7 times, that's better. That's cleaner liquor, yes? Cleaner spirit. So if your kidneys are clarifying, cleaning something, it's becoming a more rarefied version. If I drink plastic bottled, one-time whiskey, blah, 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 they made it, they don't know what they're doing, I'm going to get drunk, but I'm going to have a hangover, I'm going to have a headache, because it wasn't purified, it wasn't clarified, it wasn't distilled. But if I find something that was properly distilled, you could drink that, you will not have a hangover, and all you'll see is bright. You'll have high-level spirits, higher octane. If I take gasoline with higher octane, it burns cleaner. It burns hotter. It burns brighter. The sun, as it's become more white, is cleaner, hotter, and brighter. You notice a lot of people can't go outside anymore because they can't accept the sun. Because if they can't accept the sun, they'll get burnt. Other people get melanated. So they're transmuting the clarity of sun into the black sun, which is the energy source of reality. So inside of me, my soul is dark as death. But as I spit it out through me, it becomes bright light. The darker the charcoal, the hotter the heat. The sweeter the sweeter, the darker the berry, the sweeter the fruit. The darker the woman, the bright. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how reality works. You have to you have to clarify the butter. You have to clarify the blood. Like I literally just dropped gems on gems on gems on you right there. Let me see what you said there. Griff, I hear you on the. You go drink some piss and it just balances you right out. One play a day. What up, yo? What up, Randy? What up, Randy? I've been all right. Hey, one play a day. You can put a dollar in and take your spin. Say happy birthday. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Description box if you want to say happy birthday to me. It was the 4th, but I haven't been on this channel a little bit. I was on my other one. Feel free. Pay a motherfucker. Donate. Help out when you can. What's up, Black Son? What up? What up, Matthew? Yeah. Okay, so I think I got through that one. So we got through the clarification, the butter, the plasma, the clarified things. So what else can we do with this? Where to go from here? What's next? Oh, thank you, man. And Randy, what was the movie that was from? Randy. Was that an Aziz Ansari thing, or was that an Aziz joke? Yeah, no biggie if you can't. Just keep it in mind. I'm a rich man of spirit, but and a rich man of leisure, but financially not exactly where I should be. Yeah, that's funny. I don't know. I don't know that I could. You said you'd book me for like what? Like a nice rub down, or like a mental rub down, or just because I could work a room, or because I'm funny, or what? Fuck, I'm fucking stupid. I get it. I'm stupid. There's only been a few people online that have done 10-hour videos, and you know who that is. I don't know if I'll put it back up. I was fucking hammered by the end of it, but the point is, most of it was coherent. Other people put 10-hour videos up, and it's just like a song on repeat or some stupid shit. I think a comedian tried it and fell asleep, and there was a rapper that did an 8-hour one, which was pretty slick. I think it was the greatest freestylist ever. If you don't know who that is, look it up. Harry Mack did a really long freestyle, which fucking amazing. I don't know how many breaks he took. I just knew he put up hours. It took me I think I did it over the course of, I think I did it from like noon to midnight, somewhere around there, noon to 10, and I think it was tequila and beer. I think I finished the whole bottle. So if you get through a 750 and a few Heinekens and a couple other random beers and still be aware enough to turn the video off, I might have fallen asleep. Who the fuck knows? It was Aziz. Rain. Oh yes, now I remember the scene. I do. Hey, speaking of diamonds, let me go put some ice cubes in here. You like that? Diamonds, ice cubes. You see? Yeah. Yep. Fucking wise old man jokes. No dad jokes over here. Okay, well, from here we're allowed to. This is always up for open interpretation of what you'd like to see happen next. I can read from some amazing old immaculate manuscripts. I could show you some really cool shit with. I have all sorts of cool tools to do. Like, I know you got a problem with some part of your body. I can tell you how to fix it. I could tell you really lame jokes for the next half hour. You got a problem? Is your air conditioning not working? I could tell you how to fix your air conditioning off the top of my head. Yes, I used to build houses. See, whatever you need. Is your girlfriend anal retentive and won't let you stick a finger in her asshole? I can tell you how to fix that. I can tell you how to plug that problem right up. Will your boyfriend not go down on you when you're having a period? We can fix that right away. You know, we go. Have you like to look at this? Tarot reading. What's up, later, Nader? Oh, how would you? Oh, here's the thing. If anybody does want to donate, Fifi, in the description box beneath here, where I don't know how it's set up on your computer. Description, it should say, hi, this is Zen. If you want to help me out, you can donate. There's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. They should tell you that it's $TsarXen, TsarXen, like Tarzan, but the Tsar. Yeah. That's me on Cash App and PayPal. Remember, you got to capitalize the X, though. TSAR, capital XEN, and then the other one is Zen-Atman. That's the Venmo. Zen-Atman-1, I believe. It's in the description box, and that's fucking awesome. Appreciate it. One play a day. What do you think about people saying the CV is snake venom? I don't really. Here. Look it. I'd love to address it, but I don't want to jam my shit up by saying that word, or you know what I mean. You know, all the algorithm shit. That's why I wasn't doing it on this channel for a bit, because I said some words that other people didn't like. So the simple answer, talking in code, is it was a joke to begin with, but there is something that people are consuming that's causing them blood clot massive. That's causing them lots of dis-ease and disharmony. Generally speaking, it's a mind virus, and it's the media. But secondarily, there are certain substances people are consuming that are not allowing their blood to properly flow through their body, and some of them is causing brain hemorrhaging and things in different parts of their body, because they're not in the flow and in fluid. They know nothing of fluid dynamics. And they get stuck on oh my gosh, well maybe it's this or maybe it's that. I mean, think about it. When people go, well maybe it's heart disease, they're gonna have heart disease. Oh, is my throat hurt? Their throat's gonna hurt. I don't know how to think about this. Their brain's gonna start hurting. Maybe it got stuck. That's what's gonna happen. Their brain's gonna get stuck wherever the television tells them to get stuck. So if they tell them it's a blood issue, then they don't know where to put it. I'll tell you where to put it. Fucking clean your kidneys. Drink red juice. Drink beet juice. Beets will clean your heart. Heart beets. Eat tomatoes. Tomatoes, apples, and beets. Eat those. Clean your heart right up. Be a fucking get that thymus working. Get working on that. I don't. but from the sense of it, is it venom or is it oil? Because snake venom, certainly, I'll say it from this angle, will coagulate blood. But there's not enough snake venom to put in all of those things to cause that to happen. There are plenty of things that will cause blood coagulation. Thickening of blood, eating things out of season, putting plastics in your body. There's all sorts of things that will thicken up the blood, which in some cultures is a good idea, depending on the heat and what the products around them are. But the majority of people are putting very gelatinous. Gelatinous. Think of jello. Like the hooves of animals. Do you know how they make? Do you know how they make jello? Hooves of cows. So, what would happen to your blood? If you had thin blood, very good for you. If you had really thin blood and you bleed out everywhere, you need a blood thickener. You need something to give you a little stability. Then jello and gelatinous things are very good for you. They're good for the bones. The sliding spots between. I'm giving you a larger story here, but the majority of people, their blood is already too thick because they eat too much garbage and plastic, and now they can put jello in there, which is the hooves of animals, which is gonna stop their blood from moving. If that makes any sense. Matthew, tarot reading, perhaps I could maybe. Yeah. And don't worry about the gummies and stuff. Like in small amounts. Look it. If you take one of those and you put that in a lot of alcohol, it becomes this. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna take one of the substances of thickening, then take something that's thinning. Alcohol is blood thinning. If I go eat some fried food, I'm gonna try to if I take all of the heavy, thick, gelatinous substances in me, I've got to balance it out somehow. I've got to, just like you have to balance out your alkaline and acid, you have to balance the viscosity of your blood. Viscosity is just as important as alkaline and acid balance. Everybody today says go alkaline. Alkaline means cool, cold, thickening. Acid means hotter and thinning. Imagine what's happening to people that keep going alkaline everything. They're getting cold-hearted, cold-blooded. They're becoming angry. Blood clots. They're thickening things up. I don't know anybody that goes the other direction that's angry at everybody else. Because they're alkalinic. Everything going alkaline. Do you see the difference? So alkaline, so you got 0 to 14, right? Acid alkaline. If you keep going one direction, your body, because it wants to maintain homeostasis, balance, this way and this way, it's going to either heat up or cool down your body. If you get too hot, your body's going to cool it down, yes? If you put too much acid in, it's going to make it more alkalinic. So, if you want your blood to be alkaline, logically, if you understand how things work, you would put more acid in it because your stomach is already acid. If I put more alkaline substance in my body for me to maintain homeostasis of 7.3, my body must then produce more acid, thereby causing my body to be more acidic. There's a difference between your urine, your blood chemistry, and what you're putting in your body. They don't equate at the end. If you check your blood viscosity, you check your blood chemistry, pH, you check your urine viscosity, thickness, then you take the pH. Let's just keep it in pH. You take, is it alkaline or acid? What's coming out of your piss is going to be way different than what's in your blood. It's going to be way different than what's going through your liver and your kidneys. It's going to be way different than what you stuck in your body through your mouth. Is way different than how much acid your body is willing to produce to keep your body in balance and homeostasis. What would you produce if someone kept giving you something that was putting you out of balance? I keep giving you everything that's acid. You'd eventually produce alkaline. If I gave you too much red and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to keep this color this way, you'd give me more blue to balance that. If your ship was falling off to the left, you'd put weights on the right. So if I keep sticking alkaline in my body, My body's smarter than whatever I'm putting in because I'm a stupid asshole that keeps feeding myself the same dumb shit. Alkaline. My body's going to say, fuck that. I need more acid. Now all of a sudden these people are the most acid people you'll meet. Guarantee it. Go meet one of these fuckers that loves alkaline diet that wants to be vegan. Most acidic people you'll ever meet. Rude, nasty, they hate you because you're killing animals, they want to fucking murder you, and your blood's all wrong, and they're fucking nasty motherfuckers. Why? Because their body was trying to balance them out and give them more acid. Where if they just said, eat a balanced, healthy diet of what's around you, and don't be so these fucking ignorant cucks, man. You said you got to go back over this in 2 months. Hey, in 2 months I'm gonna be, and also don't worry, I've done this type of talk 100 times. Yeah, how does it not make just simple sense? If in your stomach, the first thing from your mouth, acid. You have acid in your mouth. You know this, right? Acid. Oh, I got you in tomorrow. I think you said 2 months tomorrow. Acid goes down to your... Why? Because when you stick something in your mouth, to digest something, you need to start breaking down whatever you're sticking in there. Doesn't matter where the fibers and everything else. You're sticking in your mouth. Break it down. And then the next step is to go to your stomach. Acid. Very heavy acid. You know this? This is why when you vomit, they're like, clean your mouth out real quick because it'll burn off. It'll burn your mouth and your teeth and shit. Have you ever vomited? It's all acid. So if I keep putting alkaline in there, what am I doing? I'm encouraging my system to make more acid. Now, if I add acid, it's not going to want to be more acidic, would it? It will stop producing that. Then it will cause the breakdown as it's going through the rest of my system to change my blood chemistry to actually be more alkaline. Imagine me telling this to all these motherfuckers out here. Eat more acidic foods and your blood chemistry, because we're concerned with blood chemistry here, aren't we? Let me rephrase this. Are you concerned with your blood chemistry and you want it to be alkaline, right? And they'll say yes. Well, let me explain this. And then I go through that and I say, well, if you put acid in your body, you want alkaline, yes? Eat more acid foods. See what happens. Logically, it makes sense. Mathematically, it makes sense. In every system, it makes sense. Enlarged spleen. I mean, later, naters. Yes, because everything. Look, everything has a backup system. So, if I start to enlarge my liver, my gallbladder, my prostate, my kidneys, my spleen, all of these things are interrelated in that every channel is going to back up the last channel before it. Think if right here I have a hose and my first notch of the hose is my stomach and the last one is my anus. Now, depending on where I'm putting a knot in there, it's going to back up the channels before it. So as long as you release the channels after, it will start to release what's before. Your spleen and the whole mix of cleaning it out and what it's doing for the body, you need to clean everything out and let the spleen get rid of whatever the fuck's in it. I mean, that's creating all of the enzymes, right? Spleen creates the enzymes to digest. It's the spleen and the spleen, gallbladder, and what's the other one? I think there's another one, but the spleen is a major one. But most people have fucked up systems where they can't digest milk anymore because they had to get their spleen removed because it wasn't producing the enzymes because their system was so backed up. The system was backed up because their liver was fucked up because their gallbladder was about to explode. It just kept pushing things backwards. So yeah, get rid of the clean out the liver, then the gallbladder, and the spleen should by adding more lemon juice, lime juice, warm water, not cold water, warm water, acid, hot water. It will start to loosen things up and move things out of your body. kidneys tend to be herb. You can clean up the kidneys with most of the herbs are more essential. They don't say they're the last kind of in line. The kidneys are right before the lungs. Lungs are breathing. There's not going to be too much in there clogged up. But the kidneys, once you clean the liver, the gallbladder out, and the kidneys, just by proxy should, because they're connected, should start to clean the blood better. And to clean the blood better, you would add, I forget all of the, look up Dr. Christopher's formula. Don't buy his shit. Buy it if you must. I'm not going to tell you not to buy somebody's. Just look at what's in it and then get those fresh plant elements. I think red, I'm trying to think off the top of my head what they would be. Red spider lily. No, not red spider lily. Yeah, don't have me think through this right now. I don't have what the kidney cleanser. Lemon balm might be one. Maybe somebody in here knows. If you know kidney cleansing herbs, throw that in there. Milk thistle. Milk thistle's one. Red raspberry. That's what I was looking for. Red raspberry. Lemon balm. Red lemon. Red yellow. Probably burnt orange is probably good too, and that will help clean out the kidneys. Yep, red raspberry. That's what I was looking for. You still feel inflammation in the left rib? Do one of those hot packs. You know what I'm saying? Get one of those fucking weird shits that people use for enemas kits, and then put the hot thing in there and put some castor oil, and then the hot pack, and then consume a bunch of. Make a turmeric, ginger, a turmeric and ginger tea, and then put that hot oil pack there. That should help a lot. Yeah, and one more bitter element. Yeah, when I say turmeric and maybe a very bitter green herb, but make a really bitter tea. Drink that hot thing on the left kidney. You know what I'm saying? What do I want to talk about? My birthday? I don't know. Whatever you guys want to. I don't know. I don't even celebrate my birthday. I fucking I have no idea. Hey, what up? What up, Calio? What up, Calio Thanos? Oh yeah, yeah, kidney stone breakers. There's a couple really good kidney stone things that break up kidney stones. That one I don't know, but yeah, that's a really easy Google search, and you can find out what those are. Fifi, thank you. I'm a diamond. Fifi, redact your statement. I'm more like one of those really crazy crystals that only grow in certain spots that are made over years and years of, and it comes out in this hexagonal and double pointed. It's the craziest shit. Diamonds are worthless. I know you didn't mean that, but I'm just being funny here. Diamonds are worthless. Diamonds do nothing. Diamonds are they're a girl's best friend because someone polished it up and gave them something overpriced for no reason, and the girl's like, oh my god, he just got like this thing out of the ground and just shaped it into this thing, and it really doesn't do anything. And I'd be like, I just went and spelunked in this cave and found this thing that's been, you know, it's it's a fucking it's this it's this crystal that's been growing in a cave for years, and I found it for you, and I want you to have this. And she's like, "What the fuck is this? Did you make this? What is this?" I'm like, "This has been growing like I love for each other for millions of years." Yeah, like this, like one of these. But I want it clean. Oh, the pancreas was what the other one was, right? It's a pancreas. Thank you. Yeah, yes. Yeah, diamonds. Here's diamonds are a cooling element in certain systems, but they're not part of the crystalline divine structure of reality. Like diamonds, diamonds are built where crystals are are grown. They grown and create and vibrate with time. They're piezoelectric, much like the skeletal system of humans. Like, there's a really interesting common bond between the states of carbon and silica, and carbon creates diamonds and silica. I mean, this is old material that I've done, but it's pretty funny. I'll have to put you onto a video that I made a while ago. It's super hilarious. Anybody remember the name of it? It's the one that I was sitting there and I had a crystal on my chest, and behind me was a water fountain, and it was called I'm the oh man. So I know a bunch of people have seen it here, and you know what I'm talking about. It's like probably 4 years ago. The silica carbon something god, whatever the fuck. It's super stupid. I mean, it's a great video. It has a lot of good material in it. Material. Oh, earthing moonlight. That's interesting. Yeah, taking the moonlight and turning it into an earth. Yeah, I've got plenty of videos on the moon. That gives me a different. Yeah, there's a different construct of what the moon does, especially these days. Go outside. Go outside when there's a full moon and tell me it's not the brightest moon you've ever seen. And then go out, look at the sun, and tell me it's not. It's white, not yellow. The sun used to be blue, and the moon used to be blue, and the sun used to be yellow. Now the sun is white and the moon is white. Go look at how bright the moon is. Go look at how bright the sun is. There was a divergent force between the yellow oranginess of the sun and the blue cheese, the blue hue of the moon. And now they're both white. Crazy. It's almost like a complete harmonic balance. It's like if you were to take a pendulum and you get to one end of the pendulum where things match up and it goes the other way. Like right here, the moon and the sun were doing one of these things. And they started to float in the same direction. They hit the same peak at the same time, which was the sun and the moon becoming white. Because for all we know, the sun could be red right now, and that would be white. That'd be out of alignment. But if you were on a pendulum, and when they both hit that same point where it was the same color, the same dynamic, it would start going the other direction. So which would mean it would flip the dynamic of, because they're still working at 365 days to 28 days. You know what I'm saying? So the balance is, so it's still I'm talking in esoterics here. So if the rabbit is the hare and the turtle are running, and who wins the race first? Well, the turtle does, because even though the rabbit went around so many times, you didn't notice that. But at the end, the turtle won the race. Now, if we balance that shit out and we get to the end of the spectrum, which is where we are, it's called Stalking the Wild Pendulum by Itzhak Bentov. We get to the end of the pendulum and everything reverses, and we inverse the ratios of what is the dynamics of magnetism and electric. The sun was electric. The moon was magnetic, succubusing and electrifying. Now, if we've just crossed that point, now they're both white, maybe they stop, turn around, and do the opposite, and the sun becomes the moon, and the moon becomes the sun. If you can see it, what I'm telling you, everyone said there was a time that the sun didn't rise in the east, but in the west, and there was a time they said the sun was orange and red, but now the sun is almost blue, and the moon was always cold and blue, and now it's white and bright. What if they switch positions and they just start spinning in the opposite direction? What would happen to electricity and magnetism? Now, if you understood electricity and magnetism, one was charging the other. So the sun was charging the moon. Now the moon is going to gain all that charge, and the sun's going to become the moon. I'm going to go piss. You could chew on that for a little bit. Think about it. Imagine Earth here, two things spinning. If you wind up a clock, as soon as you wind it up and it gets to the end, if it kept going, it would rewind in the other way and stop at the end and then go back the other way. Stop at the other end and go the other way. What do you think happened? I suspect the sun and the moon stop, change positions. That's the 3 days of darkness. That's when the field of entropy and neg entropy change. Ugh. Or I'm just saying a bunch of dumb shit. It makes no sense at all. It's not feasible mathematically, energetically possible. I'm just saying words. Thomas Sheridan, I do not know who he is. Diamonds are an energy like crystal divine. Yes, I mean everything is energy, but diamonds mean literally diamond. It means to split the mind. Diamonds split minds. Diamonds are a rock. They're plentiful, and they have to be shaped, sharpened by someone. By themselves, they're dirty, disgusting, filthy, and they have no use. It takes some man to put their hands on it to shape it into something that will cut. Because it's a 10 out of 10 on hardness scale. Yes, it has use and it is energy. But however, in the grand scheme matrix of things, the crystalline lattice of reality is formed through a system energetically that a diamond isn't. It can't do. Diamonds are next to worthless. They're plentiful. In the sense that there's water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. There's stones and rocks everywhere. Ah, it's a link. Can you type? Well, Afifi, if you want to, can you just type it in? You could type it into the the cash. Well, here some people from other countries have problems. I think you just have to not click the button, but you have to type in PayPal.me/TSAR capital XEN. That's me on PayPal, and on Cash App, it's Cash App $ capital TSAR capital XEN. Yeah, it's always funny. People from the British Isles, the these Ross class on the islands of Britain, these British and English folk. Yeah, it's always funny. It works sometimes. Eh. And it's always funny, like if you have a computer versus a Android versus an iPad, iPod thing, Apple thing. There's always some system that it has to interconnect and interlace with things. So maybe the link, if you click on it, doesn't work. It might not say the right thing. Crystals are more fun. I've never. Well, here's the thing: is I've had relations with a few crystals. Always amazing. Actually, some of the greatest lovers of my life. And every diamond that I ever met worked at a strip club. They smelled good. They were soft, but nobody wanted to be around too often. Crystal, Crystal might be a stripper name, but Diamond is definitely a stripper name. I've known crystals that were born that way. I've never known a chick named Diamond that was born that way. I know chicks in the hood that people call them Diamond, and I know strippers that are Diamond. I don't know any mother was like, I'm gonna call my baby Diamond. Like, you might call her, give her any kind of crazy fucking name you want, but you're not gonna give her a stripper name. I know that. We didn't call her. what's the old joke? I named my daughter Alexis because I didn't have a. It's an old one. It's like 90s shit. I named my daughter Alexis because I never had. Don't make me fucking rap right now. I got it in my system. Unless I put some music on. Fuck that. You know what we're gonna do? For all of you that does not knows this, that doesn't knows these things. Let's see if we can do this. Do you guys want to listen to my stupid fucking music? I know you do. Suntoke, I'd be down just to set everything you need in front of you so you're on cam. What you mean? Like if you just like if this was like a room full of all of the practical elements of ridiculousness. Like if I had a studio and if I walked over here, I had a big canvas and paint. I could paint, and if over there I had a tattoo machine gun, I could just ink on someone and you could watch. And if over here I had all my musical equipment, you could watch me make music. And if over here I had like 10 badass broads that we about to fuck, and I'm about to be on a different channel. And then over here I could show you how to build something out of wood and do, like you're saying, like that. Oh, I'm down. If somebody puts all the shit in front of me, and a cooking class, I'll be in the kitchen all day, because that's what would happen. So here's what would happen: I will paint and draw and make some music here and there, and make plenty of music. But I'm gonna be cooking until people are fed, and then catching lots of head. Just what's gonna happen. So, sounds fun. I'm down. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful woman. Yeah, let's see. Let me see if I can find any of my dumb shit here. Which one did I put on? Was it my... Does anybody remember why I put my music on originally? Was it this channel or the last channel? Wait, which one am I on? Oh, I'm on my standard channel. I forgot about that. Mm-mm-mm. And we put some music on, and maybe I'll start talking dumb shit. Who knows? Probably not. Not yet. By the way, you, hey, does anybody want to tell? Does anyone want to tell Philly Higgs over here, Fifi Philly Higgs, what everybody calls me? They don't call me Mama. They call me Grandma. Why do they call me Grandma? A, because I'm very grandmother like esque, but I also speak a lot of grammar. Grandma, yeah. Get it? Let me turn the speaker on and we'll have some fun. Because you asked me, what do I want to do on my birthday? I'm going to play some of my music, and then I might even plug my shit in and play live music. And, but God. Harumph. Harumph. Oh, I see what I did here. I'm such a dummy. So the other day, many moons ago, I was drunk trying to play you guys some of my music, and I couldn't get it on. Well, I spelled it wrong. How do you spell music wrong? I was capable of it. Let me see. Anybody stealing my shit here? Ah. Really? I've got to go to my own channel to find this shit? This is how we got to do this? That's right. Oh, I think we got it. So on this channel, I forgot looking at the channel. So I have my master blueprints, the raw thing, the reality. Okay, magic. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Oh. You have to give me 1 second here. This always happens every time I try this. I can't. They don't even let me play my own music. How dare this shit happen? Okay, uploads. Upload. Huh. Well, this might not even happen. Hmm. Well, that's pretty fucking. That's pretty lame. Well, what are you gonna do? Why? Why does YouTube always do this shit to me? Ha, Suntoke. Music? No, music. You know my music doesn't suck. Hmm. Well, I did. Well, I did music, like Music. Hold on. Yeah, I hear you on that. I explained this the other day. Here's the difference between a man and a woman. A very simple one. Can you fucking grow a beard like this? If you can't grow a beard like this, you a bitch. You're a woman. I don't care if you got a dick or a vagina or whatever. If you cannot do this, you are not a man. I apologize for having to say this out loud, but that's what it is. And no, I don't apologize. It's a sheer matter of fact. Do all the to all the explaining you want to do. I'll be right there. Don't you worry. Huh. It is so hilarious to me that looking for my own music on YouTube, I can't find it. It's not available. It's not even available for me to find unless I go to a other thing, and that's crazy. Let me look it up this way. So you gotta kick it with me here for a second. Try this way. Maybe I put the name in different. Could be that. No, they don't even want to play my music. Back to BitChute. Yeah, see, it's fun. It's funny as much as YouTube gives me shit. It's still the most easygoing. I can hit the button and fuck with you guys. The rest of them I can't even get loaded up. Um, I have an idea though. Give me okay 1 more minute and 30 seconds of Zen doing. Let me get my own birthday gift. Let's see if we can do this. I think I might have figured it out. Hmm. No, that's not. No, that did not work out. That no. Huh. This is amazing. Now I'm gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna sit here in fucking amazement of why I can't even find my own music that I made on my own channel. with my own time, my own space, and still unable to allow me to listen to that shit. That's, nope, not what I looked for. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. And there it is. Now they gave it to me. See, if you're bitch enough, they'll give it to you. All right, are you guys ready? Are you ready for this stupid shit? I found it. Suntoke. Nothing. The worst thing that... The worst things? You know what's funny? The worst things that... I'll give you this first. The worst things that ever happened to me, I walked into a neighborhood on a Friday night that I should not have walked to when I was kind of new here. And I was drunk as fuck. Had a backpack. Lots of shit on me. And somebody in a bad neighborhood. Like, if I told you where it was, you'd be like, no, you don't go there. And I was sitting on someone's doorstep. And they literally, like, are you good? Can I get you an Uber or something? I was in like nowhere's land. Other than that, I mean, I've gotten worse things. I've gotten in fist fights with people over stupid shit, but that's just whatever. Worst thing? Oh, I mean, I've had stalkers. That's the stupidest thing. I've had stalkers. It had nothing to do with New Orleans. It had to do with, like, weird people. Oh, well, you move on and you find new things, huh? Okay, here you go. Here's some of my music. I think this should turn on. Should we just start at the beginning? This is not the best I have because it's on this phone or on one of my other giant devices that I don't know what I do with my plug. Just start at the beginning. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It's still a walk in the park, huh? That should work. You guys got to tell me if you can hear it, though. We playing this game now, huh? They did this to me. Anybody who was here last time, they play a shit on my fucking music. They're gonna try this again. Or I guess people just want me to talk. Can I get a break after 2 hours and fucking 45 minutes for this? Okay, well, I don't want that. That's not what I put on. It's not even my shit. How about this? Is that too much? Was that me? Also, I'm gonna grab some ice cubes. Tell me if you can hear it, and I'll put some different music on, or we'll talk when I come back. That's nice. My favorite. My favorite. So good. Every time I play anything on here, it won't let me play my own music. That's so fucking funny. I've actually got a copyright claim against my own channel from my music that somebody else claimed my music that I made. Then there's nothing I can really do about it. Amazing, but true. Ice cubes, vodka, and some insanity. I wonder. Here, before I play this, can I tell you what? Can I read the title screen? You know, like I always put a weird something up in front of whatever I'm doing. Be a picture or some words. I'll read this to you. Would you like that? This is what I thought while I was making the song. Was this right here? It says we can change the gaseous into a liquid state, but we can never initially create water. We are not breathing out CO2, for oxygen is not a constituent gas of air, as well as nitrogen, argon, etc. A great way to show this is by trying to extract hydrogen and oxygen from water alone without adding any solution, sodium potassium hydroxide. Through experimentation, such aforementioned base solutions have been electrolyzed and not water. The basis of this theory is to perpetuate the notion of a random spontaneous combustion of elements that creates the tone of existence that is not water. It's just what was on there. Wow. Was that fun? Anybody? I'll wait till somebody says something to play the next song. You didn't have to like that. You just had to wait for the next one because I don't know what you're gonna get out of this. I don't know. I don't remember. I put online and what's so I have like what's behind door number 1. I have the shit that I keep hidden because it should cost a lot of money to listen to that, and then I have the stuff that's no one's listened to, which is a minute thing there. No, I know you might not understand, but I have a bunch of different systems that I make music on. And they all sound wildly different. This is just some goofy shit that was. This is some goofy shit that I was able to make online. Still mine. I mean, still it was a different system to use. This is the nest bestest. I mean, should I turn the words that you said in English? This is so the best ever videos I saw. Okay, well, here's a song I made for, oddly, here's a little backstory to this. This dude, his name is Mayan. Anybody else on here probably knows who he is. And I knew him through my channel from years ago. And we'd met in person. But before I met him in person, I knew he could rap a little bit. And I made him this beat right here. Not a great beat, but it's pretty good. And here, have this. This is what I made for somebody that can, and it's not really rappable too, but you could rap over if you're pretty decent. Just a lot of yeah. Why you gotta do that to me? Why is YouTube gonna just shut that shit down like that? YouTube steady shuts my shit down anytime I try to play it on here. I swear, it's so fucking funny. Guess they don't want to hear that whole song. You hear something? You want to hear something I made at the beach? Because I used to not live in New Orleans. Well, I mean, I've lived here for a very long time, but I took a little break and lived here, where this gave me the opportunity to feel these ideas. I don't know if you understand, sometimes your environment shapes the sounds that come through your brains. And then when you're creating music, it's what you hear. So the environment goes into here, then it goes into my brain, and this is what comes out. If it'll let me play it. Yeah, it's really good, I know. It gets better. It just, I have my TV on. You want to check it out. So my TV is sitting over. Check this shit out. And they did it again. I swear, they straight fucking don't let me play my own shit. Here's the one I made at the beach. It's a bunch of crystals. Well, it's good to see everybody. If anybody's got a dip or whatever, understandable. Because I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna keep cutting my music off. I know how to fix this, because I remember last time how I fixed it, but oh well. Oh well, oh hell. I say I don't like that one. They're gonna let me play one I don't like. Say this again. Can I record what I'm saying? Oh, it's recorded on here. It will be. I'll put this back up. It's on my channel. Yeah, of course. This will be on my channel. Like everything, like whatever I do here, I put up as a video. I do all this shit live, so it'll be up on my channel. And this one, I took a bunch of videos down. The other one, my other channel, like pretty much all live, and then I just record it doing it like this. If it shows up, shows up. How? Ooh, what is this? Is this my other system? Half cut? What do you mean? Like, is it like you half cut your penis off? Is that like a semi? Where I had such a good joke there about fucking, I ruined that joke. It was about a half circumcision. Like you kind of got like a half. Your penis is taking a half a nap. You only have a blanket over half of it. You half cut. A gun for what? I have so many good songs to play to that. Bullet, you know the song "Bullet and a Target" by Clarence. Fuck is his name? Between a bullet and a target. No, that's not it. It's not even my shit. What do you? Yeah, what is that though? What is that though? Between a bullet and a target. Tell me that song. Who is that? M. Da was the Ra. The Ra is alright, Rugged Man. Or Rakim. That's the Ra's that I know. Unless you like Ra Ra Shesumba. As I keep looking over, I'm trying to get to a song that we'll just play. There'll be kind of a cool beat behind the fuck we're talking about. Oh, here you go. This should be pretty funky. Don't give up your guns. My brain is ammunition. They call me My Das. Here you go. This better fucking play. You have to give me a song here, fucking cockface. Not you. This whole thing. Oh. I don't understand what's happening. When I play something through my TV, it shuts down the music on my things, and I can play anything else on here. If I use my other computer, I can play it through the same system. It just stops whenever, and the same songs too. Here, try this out. Super funky. Well, I don't know if it's a they though. What if it's I am? But I'm just watching over myself. And what's the point? What is the point? I don't know. Doesn't seem like too Well, here, I give my shit away for free. Have it. enjoy it. It's free. Telling you, I could play anybody else's music right now. Play copyright free shit and they'll let me play it. For some reason, none of my own shit. I mean, if I play it off of my, it would take 20 minutes to plug in all the shit. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, these are the reason I put them on here. These are kind of like throwaway shits. Like they're good. I don't mind them, but they're just throwaway beats. Hey, do you hear the bells? Hear the church across the street? Yeah. Lovely, huh? See if this one works. No, I don't want that. Music. Could be it. What, is there any kind of music you like? Want something heady? Hip-hoppy? Like something funky? You like something, I don't know. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny what I put on here. Or what's left over, what they left on here. Which is not in the... Peace out, yo. What's up, Kalios? Peace out, Fifi Higgs. Pleasure to meet you, yo. You want some travel shit? Let me see what I got. I mean, I would. Not quite tribal. I'm just trying to find something to play. I mean, you've been here long enough. You know how this shit works. So let me play if I want to play something. Wait. You want me to do that rap voice I can do? You can't tell me to do it. Oh, hold on. Not over this. Give me a second. Let me let it fester in my brain. Would you? I mean, for me, I don't know if it's like it would be dubstep. It'd be like kind of like hip hop massive. It would be something in the. It'd be drum and bass and dub and kind of. I get it. Let me see if I can find it. Fucking stupid. Okay. See if I can play this. Maybe I can say some dumb shit over this. I don't know how you rap over this, but I fucking love this beat, by the way. Do you want to see what I look like when I'm not me? This is so funny. That's me being silly. That's that song right there. That's when I made that song. I was sitting on that bench, it's super hilarious because it's made out of there we go. I'll tell you in a second. It's like a squangle. Yeah, little drum and bass, but that's still funky behind it, and that. Well, thank you. That's so fun. That's so funny because I felt like because of the I just let it go. I was like I just gave up on life. I mean I didn't at all obviously, but it's like fuck it. I don't shave nothing anymore. Like maybe I'll shave my nutsack if someone's gonna suck on my balls. But other than that, I got nothing. Like I'm not like I know. Like she's like, oh, you have such sexy lips. I'm like, yeah, but you could just move it. You could just dive in there and just It's fucking stupid. No, there's no right answer to reality anymore. It's like how to be sexy 101. I'll tell you how. Yeah. I really wish I could plug my own shit in quicker, but I don't know where I did with all the stuffs to plug that shit in. So that's what you get. Yeah, get it. You get it how it gets to you. A church in Oregon. This is called the church organ and a banjo. Walk into a bar. So I got jokes set up with a punchline as music. Anybody? I gave the title is the solution is the yeah. Oh, come on, YouTube, stop fucking my life so hard. I mean, I've done so much work for this fucking business, and I get nothing in return. They still holding my finances right now. I'm just trying to communicate with people. And they're gonna fuck up my music again. I gave them songs for free. I ain't done enough for this goddamn community. It's really just effing me right in my A, honestly. It's really frustrating because this song is pretty delicious. What do you do from there? Did you not hear the banjo? Did you not hear the the spoons? Did you not hear the church organ? Yeah, I'm saying, like, really, and this is this is garbage material from what I do. This is just it, and they won't even let me play it. Did somebody already fucking? You want drums? Let's go with drums. This you fucking let me play this. Not you. You fucking let me play this. This is my shit. I made this. This is mine. Okay, here. Have this. And I drums are like, what are you gonna do without drums? You're not making music without. And I even gave you a little intro to it. Give you a lot of intro too. Play on me. It's not even the drums I want, but it's drums enough. Oh, I'm gonna kick the TV over and throw out the fucking window on someone's head in a second. Hopefully everybody in this building has insurance because I'm about to kill whoever's on the street. You see what happens here? It makes no sense, right? Except, hold on, maybe do I have to like segue somewhere by opening a window or doing some magical spell? We got a magical spell. There it is. Hold on. Why? It doesn't even make sense how it shuts down on the. It shuts down all like gibber. Normally, if YouTube stops, it just stops, and it goes gibber wow, which means somebody is doing that on purpose. Why? What kind of fucking cantankerous, filthy ass attitude do you have to let me play my own music? That's why. See? I found my speaker wires. I just remembered what I did with the wires that I couldn't connect to my actual music. This could be fun. Let's see if I can do this. Well, I'll say this: 3 hours and 20 minutes. I haven't been back on this channel in a bit. I'm gonna grab my speaker wires so I could plug my own music. I mean, this is my own music, but like music that you cannot hear anywhere else, and they cannot do anything about it, directly from a live channel. I'm gonna plug that shit in, and if you'd like to come back through, I'll put that up on this channel I'll do it live. Do it live at let's see what time it is. 6:15. We're like, give me till like 6:45. Give me like 30 minutes. That way I can make sure everything's plugged in. Sounds good. Because this is my music. I mean, that is my music is the point. And it's just, I just shared it, which I should. And now YouTube was like, well, we're going to take a little piece of this. Fucking idiots. Anyways, good to see everybody. Hope you had a beautiful day. Hope you enjoyed the show. There's 3 things that I require of everyone here. And it should be very apparent what those things are. If you don't know me, You don't need to. All you need to know is your experience is yours. Enjoy yourself. Fuck everybody else, myself included, and take care of yourself. That's the most important thing. This is your experience. Enjoy it. And if you do have a little left over in your experience, second rule, share it with everybody else. And if it happens to me, great. If it's not me, fuck me. How about the homeless guy or the fucking crackhead over here? Or not them. Maybe invest in a business. Do those things. And then also be weird, be yourself, and don't bow down to nothing. Be everything you can be. All that and then some. Short, small, and handsome. Or tall, dark, and handsome. Whatever one you like. It's good to see you. Give me 30 minutes and I'll be back on here and I'm gonna play music that's not gonna get shut off. And it'll be super fucking fresh and I can do it live. I can play live music. And I'll let you all pick when I come back. We're gonna listen to my Electribe or my Groove Box. It's up to you. And also stay well. Do not be humble because humble never works for anyone. Stay cool. Stay groovy. Talk to y'all soon. See you in like 30 if you come back. Bye, bitches.